Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to experience some magic and a little bit of wonder because things are changing very, very quickly out there in the world of Dota 2 and in this series in particular. For instance, where does this coffee appear from? Okay, I was hoping you'd pass me higher. This would be a cool little moment.
Where does it appear from?
Wonderful Paul passed me a cup of coffee as I was doing it. Thanks, Paul. What a guy.
Paul, can I get one?
What a guy. Man,
I'm
all right.
good, thanks.
So while this is all happening, we've got a draft, and things have changed.
Many new heroes.
Tell me about it, you two smart young lads.
Well, Void went through.
Yeah.
And Geek, I think this caught Cignal Ultra like by surprise. A first pick Void.
Because Geek Fam's been banning the Void, I thought.
Yeah, and maybe they were hoping like they'd take Tiny instead. So I mean, Wyvern is pretty good in dealing with Void just because.
Where does it
Thank
appear
you.
from?
Where does it appear from? Wow.
But yeah, Wyvern is a pretty good counter in Void just because even though you have a save or you have a way to like just stop him from hitting in the chrono. So I like this pickup. If it's whether it's enough to deal with a carry Void, you know.
Because oftentimes we've been seeing that combo together with a Void that's the most scary thing, whether it's an Invoker or OD's banned out here, thankfully. But any of those big combo heroes, it's just terrifying.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what they're going to pick. Maybe Alina for Raya.
Yeah, that would be good. Anything with a lot of magic damage. A first phase Wyvern pick can be punished pretty easily, so Lina would be good. He's already shown competency on that. Razor is a possibility.
Tinker.
Just real quickly to sort of make sure that I'm getting the analysis right here and understanding what you guys are talking about. So, like, it was basically the idea that it was Void and Tiny were the two that were identified as, like, problem heroes.
Yeah.
And, like, do you think that Cignal Ultra play Tiny at the same level where they're happier with that, or do you think they'd be happier with the Faceless Void?
I think they were hoping to get the Void because Geek Fam had throughout the series they have been showing that they had high priority for the Tiny just because of how Zephyr plays it, and yeah.
Yeah, and earlier in Cignal Ultra's, it may have been the series against Geek Fam. They picked Void both games, so I think Cignal Ultra will definitely hoping to get their hands on that.
Oh, we will see. And Wyvern, a hero that has not really been touched that much this series or even this qualifiers, but with now a Void and an Ogre Magi, so you know that there's going to be bloodlusted targets that are doing more physical damage than they would otherwise. Could be deadly to also set up fights since there's already two melee there.
Yeah, I agree with this. I agree with all your points. And Skywrath Man, it's one of the better combos with Void just because of the high nuke damage. And I wonder what Cignal Ultra is going to be picking up. Anti-Mage. Let's go.
Do you think Cignal Ultra's tilted after last game?
Anti-mage
I
every
mean,
game.
I don't think they should be tilted. You know, it wasn't a game that like, oh guys, we played bad.
Right.
You know, like they made mistakes, sure. Maybe going that high ground at top when PA BKB was cooldown was the biggest mistake that they had. But yeah, I don't think they should be upset.
They didn't really like throw the game. It was just like minor decision making
Yeah,
that
it's
Geek Fam had a little bit upper hand on.
yeah. You know, you're bound to make mistakes every now and then, and you know, it's one of the. It's as long as it's not like a careless mistake, or you can accept it.
All right. Is that you speaking for your own personal thing, or do you think that's how they actually feel?
I mean, that's
because they're. I mean, Nando's been around for a long time, but are all these guys? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's how I wish they would be. Like,
Okay.
like their mindset in the game. I know some of these kids are like young and they might want this so much.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll take that loss really badly.
Right.
Kaya Payan.
Kaya pa yan.
There
Tiwala
you
lang.
You should have typed that in at the beginning. That might have been a little bit testy.
No favoritism allowed.
That's
no,
right.
No biased casters here.
So Phoenix, very good in encountering the Wyvern, just because if ever you do third skill that person, he's going to be taking a lot of magic damage.
And Treant Protector. Your Fire Spirits and Sunray can burn through his living armor.
Yeah.
I think it's also like a deny pick maybe.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be
I don't
picking
know.
up the Wyvern just because I mean the Phoenix just because they already have a Wyvern. But Wyvern is good in the sense that he is one of the better heroes in hitting the egg, just because of that Arctic Burn giving you that extra range. If only he had an Ogre in his team, then maybe he could solo that egg.
And an Aghanim Scepter, too.
Right? The dream.
But yeah, Cignal Ultra using a lot of time. I think Geek Fam getting the edge on them on the drafting stage.
Is this do we have a Cuckoo hero on Geek Fam yet, or no?
No.
Okay.
He could play the Void, but he could play Ogre, but I would assume that that's gonna be a position 5. We'll see here. I don't really agree with this Bristleback pick, just because it's against a Void and Phoenix. Phoenix is very good against strength, especially those with high HP pools.
We have seen a lot of teams try and abuse the stacks in the jungle, as that's kind of been a consistent theme so far in the series. And Bristleback, one of the few heroes
They
that's
could pick
picked that can do
Timbersaw
it.
right here.
That's probably what they're thinking about.
It's good against Treant. Wyvern does shit against him. BB back. Bristleback.
I want my BB back. We didn't get our chilies.
I know.
Oh,
Which I was actually happy
we
about.
jinxed
I
it.
like these burritos quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I like Timbersaw pick for Geek Fam just because it's another hero that can do damage within the chrono. I mean, it's not the best, but you know.
Tiny's a little scary, but it's not the worst thing in the world, definitely. Like, as far as being able to have a toss.
Oh, right. Oh, that's one good way to deal with Bristleback. He needs a BKB.
Yeah, and you'll pretty much always guarantee get the Nether Toxin on top of someone inside of the chrono.
Yep. Ooh, Geek Fam looking like they're running away with the draft.
Cignal Ultra really don't have much damage.
Do you still
They
ban Timber?
really don't.
Yeah, I think they should. It's not really a cuckoo hero, but I'm pretty sure he can play it. And their heroes cannot deal with this with Timbersaw. I don't know. I'm pretty. If I was in Cignal Ultra shoes, I'm not really sure what to pick that can glue everything together, because it's gonna be a BB carry.
Yeah.
I think you can probably just ABBA here if you're Geek Fam and just like out-sustain them, because I really don't think the Cignal Ultra team has much damage.
Yeah.
They need crazy damage.
But I don't think Tiny can go mid against Viper. I think you need a mid laner.
No, I'm saying that Geek Fam take ABBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean the way that Viper's being played now, he's not really that lane dominating kind of, like they don't up the poison attack.
Yeah, he just
He
goes jungle.
just push out and scales really fast. They respect the Rubik. Not sure why. I don't think Rubik would have been the pick here.
I guess the Nether Toxin break versus Void and Viper could be annoying.
Yeah, that could be true. And he did play a good Rubik. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I still like ABBA or any other just like hero that has sustain.
Omni Knight, Amma.
Yeah.
Work. But actually, those two, I don't think they do well against BB if it's
No?
a carry.
Okay.
Like it'll be better. Like I mean, it'll be good like mid to late game.
Mhm.
But laning phase, he could suffer a bit, especially because it's a tree and pause 5. If he gets Orb of Venom, he can just get like whacked to death.
What about just like Brewmaster and just lift the Bristleback every fight?
That can work, but that hero is not a hero right now.
It's not a hero.
He got nerfed so hard.
Oh, that's sad.
About Underlord.
Underlord.
Firestorm underneath Chrono.
Yeah. And they banned Rubik, so that could be potential pick for them.
We'll find out here.
10 seconds.
Geek Fam.
I mean, Barrider's still pretty good.
It's the one hero we didn't talk about. We talked about a billion of them. It's like, we're going to go do this thing instead.
Huh. How does Centaur do against Bristleback?
I'm not sure.
Good answer.
I mean, Cuckoo plays well in that hero. When you're down in, when you're playing a long best of 5 series, you know,
Comfort.
comfort is the key.
Offlane Bristle.
Maybe it's a BB mid. Offering Whistle. Okay.
So is this enough? Do you think Cignal Ultra have put a draft out there that's going to let them get to the 5th game?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, it's just
Damn.
this Phoenix. I think it really screwed up a lot of their like their idea, you know.
Yeah. I will say, Van previously has not had any sets. He's got a bristleback set.
Uh-oh.
We'll see if this is
Maybe
what
that's
they
the
need.
key.
That's the key.
Wait, did you guys see if they banned his Undying?
No, they
I did
didn't.
not see.
Oh, why didn't they pick his Undying?
Why didn't they pick us on Undying? Is that something you thought you'd be saying 4 hours ago?
No, I did not. But
Let me look on the
it
past
would have been
broadcast.
dope.
No, they didn't ban the Undying.
Yeah. Huh.
Hmm.
I give Geek Fam
Dude,
like.
oh my god, and the Faceless Void time dilation versus Bristleback.
That's why. That's why I'm so shocked they picked it. Like, he can just easily Chrono Bristleback, Nether Toxin. Like, obviously they didn't see the Viper pick, but even regardless of the Viper, I think just Phoenix and Void will have enough damage between them to kill this Bristleback. Huh.
Hmm.
Well, do or die.
It's elimination time for Cignal Ultra.
I think that I really am curious what Nando does as far as his item build, because I think if Nando can like get crazy farmed, he needs to have like some really really big items, you know.
He needs a lot. He needs BKB, Butterfly. I wouldn't even be shocked if he skips the Aghanims just because he needs BKB, Butterfly, Satanic. You know, he needs to be able to survive this Chrono.
Which
I
is, in a way, maybe you need the Aghanims to be able to do that with Satanic going, like the lifesteal.
Yeah, Butterfly probably would help better, but
Okay, yeah, that's a good call.
but yeah, I mean it's Ares on
What? You told me it was
no,
Ares.
Ares, sorry,
Prepare
Ares.
for battle.
Ares on
Winter Wyvern.
has to do a lot this game. They do have a lot of defensive capabilities with OG and Curse, so they can nullify a lot of attacks during the team fight. So this Void's gonna be needing a BKB and a Manta just to be able to hit. And even though he does get out of OG, there's that Winter's Curse, which for me, I think this is the coolest ultimate in the game.
You think Winter's Curse is the coolest ult?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the concept behind it is very cool. Way better than Black Hole. Black Hole's overrated. Cuckoo. Huh? Cuckoo. He's getting his
God, this Winter's Curse does so. I mean, the Arctic Burn does so much damage to him.
Yeah,
They can go for Zephyr as well.
possibly. Chance.
Body block, body block.
Wait,
Oh,
he
he took Fire Spirits, yeah.
My man. Oh, they don't have Rocket
He has a
Barrage
tree.
though.
It's fine.
Oh.
He had double Fairy Fire also.
It's okay, Cuckoo got 13 retaliate
He's
charges.
fully stocked.
All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. I guess that was actually the plan, because last time Cuckoo rushed down mid to get his Retaliate
He
stacks.
died.
He died. This time everyone rushed to the safe lane. He
I
died.
think he was gonna go and try and maybe take some tower shots.
Yeah, from the safe lane tier
Yeah.
1.
I think he was just trying to break the trees. He did buy early quelling.
That's fair. Well, 3 bounty runes going to Cignal Ultra. Not a bad way to start this game at number 4.
Yeah, they're gonna be tri-laning the centaur. And BB's just gonna probably cut creep. Geek Fam knowing that they're the possibility of tri-lane, putting 3 heroes at bottom as well.
Grims has that Orb of Venom, but no branch to drop it down.
That's what happens when he rushes.
Maybe Nando can drop a branch for him.
Nah, doesn't really need it,
No,
I
we
think,
got
early on.
My trees.
Plus, I think that's more of a CIS thing. Haven't really seen that, like, move into the Southeast Asia region.
Alright, Grim should know there is Sunshore nearby. Just the battle of the brawlers. 91 damage versus 8 armor. Who wins?
5.7 HP regen per second.
Dubu. He's taking a lot of damage here, though, in the heal.
Fire Spirit
Oh.
Treant.
He has
Take
no-
that!
He has no salve, though, unless Zephyr salves him up. Took a lot of unnecessary damage.
Yeah, Zephyr salves him up. Then he TP's top. Thanks for the salve, bro. I'll see you later.
It's just gone.
Cuckoo used his retaliate charges.
Well, Tiny 6-2 versus the 2-0 for Ryoya. Definitely one of the downsides of playing in the Viper now,
Oh, he
particularly
took
against the
poison
Tiny.
attack.
Oh, interesting.
That is interesting. Because the magic resistance from Corrosive Skin would be very valuable against a Tiny, I would imagine.
I guess he's not really tossing or avalanching him though.
Maybe he just wants to play the lane more. Just having that one value point can be good harass every now and then.
Yeah, and maybe it'll give him enough damage to outlast hit a tree grab.
Yeah.
Oh, Grims puts down the sentry. Will he find the other sentry though?
Zephyr's gonna get there first.
Rip.
Oh, it was right on top of you the whole time.
And he tangoed it also. Maximum value.
Well, did see the Wyvern get a stack over here on the camp. Not sure what Reese is trying to do.
He can toss back the Viper if Ryo plays too aggressive.
Oh, nifty.
But he's been playing a bit passive. He knows that there's toss potential. He's pinging out the range creep. Maybe he's going to go in for the range.
And move it in.
Got the
Toss back to the
Perfect.
tower.
Nice.
A little bit of a problem there. Yeah. Except the kill, and well, they might even be able to get there in time for the stack. Nah, he's going to miss it. It's okay, though.
They can go do it again. Yeah, he's staying around. Oh, I would rather that like him not soaking up this XP. Give the Tiny the solo XP by the tower.
Right.
But he doesn't care.
Gets the range creep deny there. Meanwhile, up top, Dubu's still level 1, as Raven is been able to get a lot of solo XP.
I'm surprised he's not cutting the creep waves. Now he is. Okay.
He's going to pull it back this way.
Range creep. Everything.
Oh, hello. Come hang out with me, guys.
Nope. Ryoya goes to the low ground.
And toss back again.
He literally just went to the low ground for like half a second.
This is a walk of shame.
A walk of shame.
Oh, God.
It's the Ninja Boogie special, am I right? You kill him once and you kill him again.
Yep. Now he's like 80 seconds. Fuck me, man.
Dubu's walking mid.
Where's my team? Yeah. They're doing the right thing. They need to enable this Tiny.
Oh, and this is really cool. They got to be careful, too, because if Dubu stacks up, maybe Van could pull it over.
Yeah.
So, 2,000 gold lead already for Radiant. So Dubu,
Bot lane? It's a brawl.
Cool.
some trouble.
I think he's fine. The fire spirits are. Never mind.
No mana for Rocket Barrage.
Chase.
This Wyvern is
Zephyr.
This Wyvern is playing absolutely beautiful Dota.
Dude, he's been having a really great series so far.
For sure. I think, yeah.
Like, you
His
think back to
Rubik
that
in game
Rubik.
1. Yeah. Who did he play in game 2?
Mirana? No.
That was the last game.
I think Rubik too.
It was Rubik game 2, I think, because that's the one
Yeah.
that won.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did he play game 1 then?
Rubik.
Oh, so he won a Rubik game and he lost a Rubik game?
I believe that. Let me go check. Check that real quick.
5-minute bounty runes.
Nando.
Nando does not have the mana for a Rocket
Oh, he was
Look at
Skyrath game 1.
Oh.
And then he was CM game 2. And then
Dude, he missed everything. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Zephyr didn't get Fire Spirits or...
Icarus dive.
Oh, my God. All right.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, Dubu walks into Nando.
okay, Nando
Nando
doesn't
does not care.
Oh, that's bad. He let him ward just like that. That's you're not a team player, bro.
Seems he's stealing away the jungle from Ryoya, who's been severely hampered.
So
here.
then, was the Rubik game in the Boom ID series?
Yeah, he played game 2.
It was so good that I remembered it that long ago. Oh, Viper Strike.
He's not creeping. He should be dead.
Fairy Fire.
Oh,
toss
no.
back.
He's only level 1.
Dude.
If he was level 2.
He's like, guys, I got a bloodlust. Please give me a lane. I need this. There he
It's
is.
level 2.
What's he-
Oh man, Zephyr is super low.
Doesn't he?
Is he gonna get socked by this treant?
Oh!
Oh, the shrine.
Barely. But this is still some good experience soaking up here for Grows.
Uh-oh. Tiny TP to bottom. He's not gonna be able to get the rune, but he does have a DD.
Another
Oh,
punch.
troll tree. He's dead. It's so crazy.
That's what happens when you have 0 armor.
Is under
That's
attack.
what happens when you rush. So 4,000 gold
Oh,
lead in
Jamesy
six
still
and a
has
half
his DD,
minutes.
and he wants more, but
Trying to keep that
siege
catapult
creep?
alive.
Oh, deny it? How
Dude.
could you do that?
Why? There's like a creep wave tanking your catapult. You could have had like 2 more hits.
Or
doesn't
you
care.
could have 13 gold.
Oh,
He
that's a
cuts off the Icarus dive.
oh my god.
Dude, he's owning.
That's
This is
he didn't even get a hit
problematic.
off, right? He just
He
threw
just
it.
tossed it.
He just tossed it and threw a three,
Yeah,
right? Oh
yeah.
my god, that's crazy.
So he's becoming a monster. And Raven, I mean, he knows where this game is going. He's building
Cuckoo.
Midas.
Oh, he's too aggressive. He knew,
Burn.
he knew Tiny was in the area.
Dude, Jamesy.
9-0.
Dude, this Wyvern and
Tiny.
Tiny combo doing work.
Are they trying to go on Van right now? Pull it back in. Okay,
Yeah,
break there.
He's dead. That first kill should be enough too.
Stick charges.
Dire's
They're on the board.
is under attack.
No perfect game.
About 3 crowns?
On who?
Right, yeah.
Oh.
He's a king.
He has more crowns than we have at King's Cup.
Right.
Why though? That's
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 all
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of crowns.
that's a lot of crowns. What? Are they gonna find that ward?
I guess maybe Drum Rod.
Yeah, it seems likely.
Wow, this Treant.
Wait,
is
Viper
so
strikes
high.
up again?
Yeah, he should be fine.
Could turn onto this guy if he
placed the
wants to.
sentry.
Oh, they didn't reward the ward.
Oh, doo-boop, doo-boop.
Oh, they didn't reward the ward. Sad.
No,
There it is.
Dubu gets it.
Dude, these supports are so high level. Holy, why is this Treant level 5?
I mean, Dubu's not high level.
I'm talking about Cignal Ultra. Oh,
Okay.
but he's gonna get solo killed here.
Ah, TP's away. He's good. Cool as a cucumber. Raven. Look out, my buddy. Avalanche
Wand.
toss.
Full
He's
HP.
outie.
Yeah, but they can do a lot of.
Dire's top
Tower might be going
is under
down.
attack.
This timing right here from Cignal Ultra looks super good.
Radiant's
Wherever
middle tower
Jamesy go,
is
he's
under
finding
attack.
success pretty much.
He does have to start focusing on himself because his level is starting to fall behind. He's only level 7. Viper's level, about to hit level 8.
Look like he wants to get involved again down bottom.
Oh wow. Okay,
They have call down.
but Stampede's up.
Oh, that's true.
A chance for a toss, a chance for an avalanche. Gets it there, toss up,
Perfect
and
execution.
killed off.
Okay.
Execution is perfect.
Dire's
Dude, he's
bottom
playing
tower
some
is
vintage
under attack.
Dota, just roaming nonstop.
Yeah, when was the last time we saw mid running around like this?
Yeah.
Like, Nando's the real carry, but it was cool.
Especially with no runes
Dire's
either. He's
structures
just
are
doing this.
fortified.
Played all 3 lanes like 9 minutes in.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
He got top tower, now he's clearing bottom tower. Okay,
about
Viper's
going
bottom. That's good. Force every. Oh,
Oh, he's on the high ground. Reese is out.
Anakin.
He doesn't have a TT.
I have the high ground now.
Oh yeah, I have that one. Hold on.
Now they had- No!
Wait. I didn't mean to press
We
it.
made a mistake, guys.
That was-
Mistakes were made.
That was
Vibe.
unintentional.
Oh, Viper could be in some trouble.
Maurice kills off Rayo, almost not quite there.
He has Chrono.
Time dilation. Jason. Jamesy trying to live, has stick charges. They're going to pop it out, trying to kill him off. Another round of Rocket Barrage in a moment. While Zephyr's level 6 has Supernova if they need it. And
Oh, the
Mando
Invis
trying to
rune?
run away. The Invis rune. Oh, he's getting there in time. Oh, sick.
I would give Nando the tome. Like, I mean, not Nando, James, just because of how much he's been moving around. Both supports are like Treant's already level 6 without the tome.
Yeah.
Well, Wyvern already read her book, and I don't know if there's a second one in stock.
It's one coming right now out to the tree.
No, well,
James needs to go focus on himself. Oh my god, he's gonna.
He ate the tome. He's the same level right now as the Tiny.
Yeah, I'm just worried. He's gonna first set up bottom.
Okay. Have it slow down. Stampede in
Avalanche
5
yeah.
seconds. Chase, and
They
toss
need to
on
focus.
back.
OG.
No,
No OG. No.
execution
tried
is
to hit
not
it.
perfect.
they needed the gyro.
Radiant's middle
I
tower
like it.
is under attack.
Good. Someone needs to react to mid though.
Cuckoo, what are you doing? Your team is
Dire's
0
bottom
or
tower
3 and
is
12.
under attack.
I think that was more of a respect tip.
Oh, okay.
Because like, dude, this guy has been ganking my lane like non-stop. You know, like he's died 5 times,
Maybe
and I
if I
think,
give him some shards, he'll go away.
please, sir, I would like a lane.
Poor Cuckoo.
Oh, Doobie though, he definitely needs something.
Is
This tree is level 8. Dude was level 4. Holy shit.
Supernova?
No
On the high
way.
ground?
Oh,
They have no, they don't have Chrono.
run.
Supernova's
Atos
out.
is up.
Get out of there.
Green should be going down. Curse? No, no curse.
Oh, the magic damage,
And
the
the heal.
nether toxin.
He's gonna drop. But they get away with the rest of them. Toss forward. He's broken, but not really that perturbed. As Roya is
Sick.
just gonna die.
Haste.
Nando, look at Nando.
Yeah, he's hasted.
This man's going, but they have
Not
a
no.
lot. Stick charges, Nando. He's crazy. Van going in also.
He was so happy. He's like, there's my boots.
There's my level 5.
Oh,
my God.
no, he's going down
Viper
the buyback.
bought out?
Tosses
What the
down.
chrono? All right, they got him.
All right.
And Jamesy's gonna drop.
Is that worth though?
Radiant's bottom
Maybe.
It's like so early in the game.
Yeah, so imagine how cheap his buyback is.
Okay. Well, I
Let's
mean,
see what the fight recap has to say.
they
He
are.
lost 245 gold cumulatively.
Raven is really farmed though because of all what's happening in the map. He
Yeah.
has no level in his Void. Does he not play Void in PUBG?
He has no level in his what?
Void, like his.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
it's
is
of
big.
course, yeah.
Because you get like one level just from one game, I think. You get
Yeah.
like bronze.
Raven and Midas. Name a more iconic duo.
Every hero he goes.
Every
maybe,
single hero.
maybe not Lycan, but
Maybe not.
every hero.
He's the like the inverse of 23 Savage. 23 Savage was always going for what Manta Diffusal Heart.
Yeah. Curse.
Stampede.
He's away.
First dagger reveal for James though. That was a trash talking.
Kook is very talkative this game.
He's feeling it. One game away.
Got
One
him.
game.
I'm trying to take down this tier 1 tower. Oh, the toss lands there between all the creeps.
Oh.
Throw it, not enough. Atos in some trouble. They've got the break afterwards. Van needs to get out of there. My man. Ooh, the Winter's Curse though.
He's still
Trying to
going
walk
down.
away. He's going down, but the Avalanche toss the second round. They kill off the Centaur. Give him your best taunt.
Dude,
What you
it's
got?
so cool seeing Wyvern versus Phoenix.
Yeah, because he went through the Icarus dive, but he couldn't cancel it.
Yeah, it's just like you see, one side has the egg, the other side has the curse.
Yeah.
It's like some Pokemon battle.
Articuno versus Moltres.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Where's the Zapdos? Where's the electric
Yeah,
bird?
that's the
in
electric
Dota?
bird.
Coming up
Ice
next
Frog,
year.
let's
Next
go.
year.
All of a sudden you have Mewtwo come out.
That's Void Spirit.
That's true.
So Tiny is going to go straight for an Ags. Okay.
What the heck? He knows the Void's on the other team, right?
I guess it's still pretty good. I don't know. Don't you usually
Oh,
go
it's-
Echo Saber?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
he's
because-
swapping over now.
Okay.
Because you don't get the slow with just the normal tree volley. It's
Yeah.
the avalanche. I mean, it's the Echo Saber that puts the slow on it. 15-minute
Dyer's middle
runes.
tower
2
is
go the way of
under
Radiant. 3 go the way of Radiant.
Oh,
Oh, he gets
Atos.
rooted.
Easy.
Oh, yeah, Ryoya gets it.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he should be.
Oh,
They have
man.
Stampede's
Stampede
up
in
4
5 seconds. if you need
Jamesy
it.
Probably
after
doesn't
the
even
really
it.
good
Oh.
start.
Oh, Stampede?
Dyer's middle tower
letting
has
it go.
fallen.
And he gets the rune.
Oh my god, if he
Okay.
died while getting the other rune.
Huh.
Is he going back
Oh
in?
my
Yep,
god,
yes,
this
dude.
guy.
He's crazy. Ryoya gets
Dude,
got.
James is playing out of his mind.
He's having
This
such a
man,
good
He
game.
wants a game 5.
Oh. They know there's a ward. Oh, he put another ward down. Oh. Now they know there's a ward up there too.
Yeah.
That's why you always put the sentry in the high ground.
Yeah, but then you can't cover both cliffs, man.
Yeah, but then that's,
Jamesy.
he knows where the ward is.
Oh, almost got him.
Why do you need to cover both?
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
You're right.
Dude, tier 2 tower taken bottom, it looks like, although it is bloodlusted.
They do have a void problem though. Raven is having like the smoothest game, level 14.
Yeah, no matter how farm Bristleback gets, he's always going to get broken.
Yeah, unless he gets BKB.
Yeah.
Gyro rushing his BKB.
It feels like that's going to be a really nice timing for Cignal, though.
The double BKBs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's opting to go for a solar crest to
Oh.
help buff up his gyro.
Okay.
It also gives them Roche potential.
It's also weird. You go pipe and then you go BKB right away. It's like then why are you going pipe?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I could dig this, actually. Because, yeah, getting Roche on Gyro feels like it's
They Signal Ultra definitely needs a tree and
Well,
oh, that's not good. Yeah, the third skill is pretty useless this game.
yeah, they thought about doing
Keeping
that with
towers
the Spurs.
alive, you know? All
Oh, no,
the towers.
I'm talking about Wyvern.
Oh,
Like,
Wyverns.
it's just gonna kill your teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty rich though. He's got his Aether Lens already. Well, Treant's also pretty rich. What?
Dude,
He's got a
stats.
Mask of Death. 17 minutes in.
Yo.
Whoa. This guy loves Vlads.
For who? Oh, yeah.
Treant.
Everything for my carry.
They are
Everything for my
itemizing
Nando.
very well though. I'll give them that. They have a team fight. They're buffing up this carry. Now it all goes down to like execution.
Right. Can they do what they need to do on the map? They
Dubu.
need Force Staff probably for Van, I think.
Yeah, they need a way to get this bristleback out of that nerd toxin. Dubu with the classic support build up.
It's actually not going to get the Spirit.
You want
That's a quick buy that I'm familiar with.
That's the one you're angry and you're just trying to duart everyone.
You're there, this Treant, you're like, I'm so sick of this Treant.
I know that feeling because I do this a lot. Like you're against some Envy hero, like mother.
He doesn't have a dust, though.
He's no money. He needs that level 10 talent.
Yeah, he does. He was level 1 for so long.
Yes, he was.
That was the saddest
He caught up
thing.
to the Treant though. Treant's level 9. He was like 4. There was a 4 level disparity.
Yeah.
Okay. They got Echo Saber done for Jamesy now.
And Ryoya finishes off the Veil. I guess that's what the third crown was for. It wasn't drum.
Radiant are
17 to 8. Still a pretty substantial lead for the Radiant, but we have not seen the join in of the Void yet. I guess to me, I'm less scared about this Void than I would be like, I don't know, if it was a PL free farming in a way. Because I'm not sure how many items he's going to need to get where he like can just kill them. All. The Raven, you know? Like it's going to take a while before he gets farmed enough where he's going to be able to like kill the Bristleback in a Chrono.
It's hard because like if one of these supports are like not included in the Chrono,
Yeah.
they have a way to stop him from doing damage with the OG or the Curse.
Right.
So yeah, it's tough.
bottom tower is under attack.
And it's gonna be tricky getting this Wyvern. He's just standing back and he has 8 flints.
Top tower is under attack.
All right. Moving out up front and
Dire's
center.
top
They do
tower
not
has
have
fallen.
dust.
They know that the Treant's in the area. Got smoke broke by Dubu and
Oh, Sentry, but he's behind the trees.
they
Nicely
don't spot out this.
done.
Oh no, they do. Okay.
Blink away maybe. Jamesy, you got to be careful, my man.
Do you see
Smoke
the avalanche?
breaks. The jump avalanche interrupted it.
Radiant's bottom
And now they find Van, but
They can't go in
this is not going to work.
They're going to zone him out of the bounty runes? No, they're not even going to challenge that bounty rune.
Raven.
They're thinking
Like,
about going back
Don't
in
worry
now.
guys, I
Yo.
got 2.
Where you guys
Your
going?
danger.
Raven can TP if ever there's a fight going
Why
on.
did they just let Van pick up that?
Well, Raven left. They don't have their Void.
No, Raven doesn't want to fight.
Yeah.
He's not fight ready. He wants his BKB to at least be able to just do things. Oh, this could be a good Chrono. They're under. Oh, they know there's a ward. They should back off. Ward just expired. But I like how Cignal Ultra is pushing the tempo. You don't see this very often from like the other teams that we casted.
Yeah. Take down the tier 2 tower. All of the tier 2s are going to be gone. Can go back for Roche now if they want to. Maybe a little bit dangerous since Chrono is still up.
Yeah, they need to make sure they deward this area. I'm gonna draw on the map like
Okay.
here. Before doing Roche, you always want to make sure that this area has no vision at all. Bit late.
It's going to be able to get the D word over here though with that Quelling Blade.
Yeah, but they know that they went into Roche, and Void just completed his BKB.
And they should look to take a fight. I don't think they do it fast enough. Treant should be opening vision.
He's out there up front and center. Sees the Ogre moving over. He needs to play Interrupt. On the other side of the Sentry Ward. Gets that vision of the low ground. Has the Overgrowth if he needs it.
Sentry.
Looking to
I see
walk
him.
in. They get the
Phoenix
vision.
spots him.
Now the Stomp comes out, but this is not the initiation
You don't want to curse
they were
it.
wanting. So they take down the tree. He has buyback. Roche.
This is the awkward dance again.
Very low. They either need to commit fully or get the hell out of there.
They still have Stampede, and they got a buyback out of this.
Dubu's in no man's land.
Kill the easy kills.
Toss back.
Don't be afraid of Chrono. Don't worry.
Oh no,
Curse.
jumps in. They
Curse.
got the curse if they want it. Overgrowth is there as well. No, the stomp, it's going to connect. And he's not going to be able to do any damage here at all. Meanwhile, the BKB comes out from that gyrocopter, broken, trying to save him, but it's not doing nearly enough. Buyback comes from the Tiny now. Fall down has already been used. Winter's Curse has also been expended. Not all that much gained, although Ryoya is getting torn asunder as Nando threw out that flat cannon charge, finds that kill, tossing in Cuckoo in deeper onto Nando. That might be the death
gyro.
of him. Gyrocopter goes down, and Cuckoo, is he going to be able to get out of there in time? Yes, indeed. Raven coming in with the time dilation, finds himself a triple kill for Raven, who shows up, ultra kill. This man has done everything for him this series, and he's going to do a little bit more as the Rampage is stolen and Roche is open.
Gyro needs to be a bit closer to his team. He can't just go up willy-nilly like that.
Do you think he should have bought back?
No, I don't think so. The moment he died, they're going to be losing the team fight anyway. Ooh. They just need to play around together, and Wyvern needs to stop third skilling his team. I know he's trying to save them, but he's just killing them
It's
faster.
level 1.
It's not going to keep them alive, bro. You need to, like... he needs to really...
He needs a 4-staff.
But yeah, the Void wasn't able to do any damage in the Chrono. But they felt strong and they wanted to chase high ground. You never want to chase high ground without vision. I mean, they did have vision, but your initiation was... Tiny was jumping on the Centaur. They should go kill the heroes who are isolated from the team.
The other thing I was wondering about is, like, when they had all that vision of them when Tree died the first time, maybe just fully commit to that and, like, finish off Roche, who's at a 3rd HP, and then they could just Overgrowth and Curse.
Yeah, they definitely could have finished the Roche, but then they're just worried that the Void can just time walk in and Chrono and steal the Aegis. Yeah, might have been better than what happened.
Well, not the end of the world for Cignal Ultra, but how far does that set them behind?
It's fine, but then it really set back Tiny just because he did buy back for that. And they ended up not getting the Roche. So it would have been okay if Gyro managed to get the Aegis.
Viper also bought back, though.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Viper's really far behind.
It's then it's not as bad as I thought. Like, since Viper did buy back, I'd say it's 50-50, just because, like, even though this Void is gonna have an item over Gyro, just having that curse lockdown, it's gonna nullify him from doing damage in the Chrono. But they do need to play together.
Oh my god.
Dagger.
God. Blink Dagger away.
Oh, he went for Dagger instead of Force.
Yeah. No, he needs the repositioning item. Yeah. Don't take fights now. Gyro needs to get his Aghanims. Probably just try to dodge fights until Aegis is out. Just because I don't think you're killing this Void twice.
They're still holding on to this mid-tier 1 tower. Like, that's the power of Tree.
Yeah. Top's being pressured as well.
Actually, they
didn't
didn't
finish
commit
off,
to this.
Yeah. Everyone left.
There's a tree here, guys. Hello?
Runes too important.
Yeah, I feel they could have maybe just gotten 2 runes. They want to go for 3 runes. When you're facing up against 3, you always want to either hard commit or don't even try.
Yeah. And now, Raven, he's just moving in there. He doesn't care. Grims takes out the Observer Ward that was in the area. They're going to keep healing up this tower. Cuckoo TP top, so he can't really connect to bottom very easily. So Raven...
Oh my god, Raven's level 20. He has the time walk cast range.
I mean, he's down here alone, and like they're not going to get this tower. Yeah, they're going to move out to the side. Nando, maybe not anticipating this movement. Has to be so wary, running away.
See a bunch of dead creeps.
Getting out of there, but not going to find him. So yeah, tower's being healed back up. Jamesy found, but not pursued. And he's building towards his Aghanims next. In Cignal Ultra, they're holding on to their buildings. Van's just walking wherever all of Geek Fam is going, and Geek Fam aren't really doing that much to commit to this.
Yeah, this Aegis is going to expire in a minute. and they have not really taken any significant map control, although maybe this mid-tier 1 will finally go down.
And if you can't get a tier 1 off of this Aegis,
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How
it's
many minutes
cool.
is that? 40, like around 40 seconds.
the creep wave's immediately gone.
Wow.
And now it's an Aghanim's done for Gyro.
So did we mention that BKB's up on Bristleback?
No.
Yeah, so he's not that afraid of Viper anymore.
Or time dilation.
I don't agree with this Lotus Orb pickup though. I would rather him like transitioning into that right click carry since he's already picked up the BKB. He's too defensive.
It gives him armor.
Yeah, but I mean he could go AC, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then like I just see like a potential Abyssal Blade could be crucial in dealing with this Void.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I guess since the Tiny is going damage, he's got the Aghanim, or he's working on the Aghanim Scepter, then maybe Bristle can go more utility.
Yeah.
Which is like the reverse of the Tiny that we saw in the previous game.
I just don't really know what
But that was a position 4 Tiny.
Yeah, that's true. This is a mid-Tiny.
I don't know what the play is right now for Geek Fam. Like what are they trying to do around the map right now? Is it just get Raven more and more farmed in hopes he carries?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just because I would consider them lucky in that Roshan engagement, just because you know, Cignal did all the hard work.
That's fair.
And I guess they just felt confident, and Gyro just was out of place. You know, like they can't just take a fight because, like I said, this Wyvern really counters Void.
Yeah, it's really tough for them. But we saw there, once Wyvern was dead, Void can kind of just...
Yeah, go ham.
But that's, I guess, part of the strength of Wyvern going for the Blink Daggers. He can stay way far back now. It's going to be a bots pickup for the Viper, trying to deal with these side lanes.
So how do you feel about the Aghanims on the Phoenix as opposed to like a Lincoln Sphere?
I actually don't know. Like I'm not a Phoenix player, and the Aghanims like allows him to do Sunray and pick up someone.
Yeah.
Like maybe being able to pick up someone would be good, just because it's an extra save. But I do know that Sunray damage, like being able to do Sunray while you're an egg, is pretty big.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it like in professional play.
Yeah.
Again, a little bit of quiet before the storm potentially, as they realize that Reese is in the area, and maybe trying to set up on him. He's going to hide out.
He is building into a force staff though, so that's another defensive tool.
He's moving out of the trees now.
Radiant's middle tower
Cut in
is
the
under
creep
attack.
wave. There you go. See you later. And Raven
Chrono,
hoping to
blind
find
Chrono.
it.
Let's go. Chrono.
Yeah, the
Chrono. Let's go. It's only 140 seconds.
What you doing in there, buddy? Ah!
Oh, you're really trying, bro. He can pick up the Satanic.
It continues.
yeah, he gets Satanic.
Dude, after that fight, after the Aegis, they don't get anything. This is a tough one for him, for Mr. Geek Fan.
They're getting farmed, I suppose. They got GPM talent on Phoenix, GPM talent on Ogre, Midas on Void.
They got GPM on Wyvern
That's true.
and on Tree.
Oh yeah, that's both 90? 90?
Yeah. What? Tree has GPM?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Sorry. It was
I
still
think
left
if
over
Tree
from
had
there.
GPM, it would be such a high-picked hero.
Look, so you do this, you go that, and then it
Yeah.
stays on.
Ah, yeah.
I should have realized that the Winter's Curse duration at 25 didn't make sense for Tree. My bad.
Force staff can be picked up by Wyvern if he wants to buy it or save for buyback.
Roche, possible to respond in 40 seconds. Raven, still sitting 3,000 gold ahead of that gyrocopter.
It's Tiny recovered though. He got his Aghanims already up.
Yeah.
Going for that crit next.
I mean, he's on par with the Viper.
Oh, he should go bash. You can bash with that tree volley.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to wait for the cooldown though, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't have like its own cooldown.
No,
for it?
like Basher has an internal cooldown,
Oh, okay.
and unlike Echo Saber, it actually procs.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, I feel like everyone would be picking up Basher on Tiny.
Just perma-stun someone.
Yeah.
Well, they found Van. Smoked up. That is not the best target to go on. BKB not going to be used there. They try and bring him down, but hey,
He's
check
not
out who
gonna
it
die.
is.
They don't have the
Who's
Viper
in
here.
Winter's Curse. He's not BKB still. Cold Embrace.
Got Cold-
Van alive. All right, and now
the
Nando
egg.
there. They're on
Where's the
top of
Sunray?
it.
Where's the
Trying to take
Sunray,
this one
bro?
down. He's
Where's
not
the
using
Sunray,
it.
bro?
That's it, the Supernova dropping, and Raven trying to man up against them. Can they bring him down in time? So many bashes as Jamesy walks away, but the overgrowth. And now the walk away. Graham
Finally,
walks back
Viper's
in.
here.
Another route. Raven can't do anything. Van's still alive. He's
gotta
coming
run.
back for more. With the Stampede chasing, looking for a follow-up. Reese still has another Cold Embrace if he
Stunned
wants
in
to
the
use it.
Nether Toxin.
He's already used his BKB, broken but living, and walking, trying to escape. The double edge is enough, though. And it is all too much sustain and damage coming out from Geek Fam as they're going to take down the Gyrocopter to boot. 3 dead, and, well, Geek Fam they finally won a big old fight and going to transition into towers.
Yeah, Tiny's got to be careful blinking in, otherwise he's not getting out. There's way too much disables. He doesn't have BKB. And did he blink in because he was trying to hit the egg?
That must have been.
Yeah, that's not the play, buddy.
Yeah. Especially if you go tree volley, then you just sit back and toss.
Yeah, this void is the problem. And I just feel like this BB is like, he can tank, yeah, but I don't think they need tank. They need to be able to kill.
And once his BKB wears off, right, it just destroys him.
Yeah.
Man, now this Winter's Curse is not gonna. Well, actually, Raven only got the Satanic, not Saint Janyasha, but still the status resistance versus Winter's Curse. Oh, Zephyr kills Grims in the fountain with denying Squawk.
All right.
I guess Spirit Vessel plus Fire Spirits.
It's super effective.
It's true, actually. Fire type versus Grass.
The weakness
And into the pit.
should be an uncontested Roche.
Van underneath the ward. Gonna bring in Nando, but yeah, they don't want to contest that. We're saying.
Oh, there's an Arcane rune outside also. Is Rio? Oh, Rio is gonna take it.
Van. Ooh. What you doing there, buddy? What's... Okay, they're moving in. This is really scary. Aegis is now picked up there.
Got
Cuckoo
so many
not able to
Chronosphere.
find anybody. They do have Chronosphere if they want to use
Jam
it.
and Cuckoo.
Cuckoo's gone super in.
There is Chrono though.
They have Supernova as well.
Yeah,
Gotta be
bonked
wary,
by a homing
slowing him
missile.
down, chasing him out, seeing if they can get it. Chrono's still there. Time Dilation, BKB is available as well, but he's saving it for the moment if he can. Raven jumps away. Homing missile. Not gonna land, it looks like.
They can't kill him.
It's too tough.
Cuckoo almost dropping the gem there. Got lucky. They didn't want to commit. I think they could have committed OG or. Nah, they can't commit the curse.
Yeah, have to save that for the Chronosphere.
I gotta say, I'm getting really fucking sick of this Void taunt.
It is annoying.
If I was, it's not even like the enemies that he's tilting, because they only see him do it like once every 10 minutes. But the casters are getting really tilted.
It's a weird sound. Oh, they see the Wyvern. Could be in some.
Smoke up.
Oh, he
Good jukey
all of a
juke.
sudden pressed back.
Get out of there.
I mean, he's still hanging around here though.
And, oh, Raven.
Raven's gonna cut him off. Oh, he blinks over.
Sky, dude.
Oh!
Oh my god. Get yourself out.
Huh. Well, that's Winter's Curse.
Yeah. Now they can siege high ground.
Not even just tier 2. They're going straight high ground with this double catapult.
Just skip the tier 2. Just go straight. Oh, I remember there's no backdoor protection. I mean, there's no invulnerability, and you have like techies pickers just like running to the base and dropping landmines.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nando's still trying to farm up here. It feels like he's going to need to go big item. Like,
Divine.
honestly.
Divine or Butterfly, but Divine is... Uh-oh.
Oh, he showed himself with the volley. Jamesy gets chronoed.
Dagger
Hold
out?
the brace. He's living.
Where's the Viper?
Still fine. They killed the creep that they were trying to TP in on.
Yeah.
4-step there.
Viper's not going to be in this fight. Supernova.
JMZ tries to walk away, trying to take down that egg. Is it going to be good
Bro,
enough?
where's
Van turning
the
onto
Sunray?
it. They take it down. But they do lose that Tiny, and now trying to find more Raven is just an uncontrollable monster, although have they actually found the control for him? He still has his BKB. No, he doesn't have his BKB when he's back either.
Well, Viper finally flew into the fight.
Oh, the rocket
Ubu
barrage.
up on the high ground, chasing in Raven, wanting to take down this gyrocopter. He still has Satanic when he's back up and available.
Curse is up soon.
Raven blinks in again, and they kill him off before Satanic is healing. No
buyback.
buyback. Oh, now they're in a hell of a lot of trouble. 3 dead with no buyback. Triumphant Squawk. Zephyr feeling like they might have punched their ticket here to the Summit 11. As they are in a very strong position. 12,000 gold lead.
No buyback on anyone. Wyvern already spent hers.
I want Wyvern to go build a refresher.
60
Sell
gold.
everything.
60 gold away from buyback. for the
I think
Gyro.
that's like the best. It's either refresher or hex.
Gyro might get there in time before any extra damage gets done.
I feel like Nando misplayed there a bit. Instead of running, he should just try to Satanic and hit.
I think he was Viper striked, so he would attack really slow. I mean,
Yeah, but he had
sure,
a side gunner.
Yeah, with the Aghanims.
Like he can run a bit, but make sure he's just near someone that the side gunner can hit.
Also, does Zephyr still think it's like the old Ags where you could only save someone? Because I have not seen him Sunray out of the Ag
Yeah.
a single
He's
time.
buying it and he's not using it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's all like, sweet, 2 more attacks and I get to save someone. Clearly that wasn't good enough, so they buffed it. I want to see the Death Star.
It's not happening, man.
Man.
It's the death. So Raven has just been a G this game. 909. 909. Like, the fact that he still gets this farmed and he's involved in 18 of his team's 22 kills, like, I just play very well around him.
Yeah. I'm surprised he went for a backtrack instead of Chronosphere AoE. I would have thought that against the Winter's Curse and the Tree Volley from Tiny, you want to make sure you can zone out the enemy team as much as possible.
Cuckoo finds a catch, but it's onto Van. It's not an easy kill by any stretch of the imagination. Level 22. Are we getting close to any other 25s? Just the Void.
ooh, Viper strike. I mean, Aghanims on Viper. It's a lot of damage.
Oh, the Force? Into the Stomp?
Oh.
Into the Chrono. Nando, it's in trouble, but they have
Hey,
the Winter's
Sunray.
Curse. Turn it back around. Ah,
Got
Gyrocopter's
buyback
dead.
though.
Chase, Reese gets the Force Staff away, still living through this one. Van standing
double
in
stun.
the Nether Toxin. He doesn't even get a chance. He finally gonna pop that BKB. Nando, he can't afford to die here. Raven turning onto Van, trying to kill him off. And it looks like they will be able to make the escape.
Viper.
James
Grams
killed off the
looking
Phoenix,
for it. The
but
overgrowth, it's not good enough. They're gonna buy back on that Phoenix as well. Van just trying to hold off if he can. Nando still holding on to that Satanic. It's relatively tanky, and the Stomp's call comes out. Geek fam, the
Oh,
Stomp.
two
Oh, there it
heroes
is, the preemptive Stomp. The chase. Oh, Nando, you can't afford to die. Satanic just trying to live, make this guy survive, but it is not going to be to be. And Geek fam, they are going to take it in 4 games over Cignal Ultra. They are the champions, and they're going to be going to Summit 11.
Now the next battle begins for them.
Oh,
the Visa
The
Minor.
battle of the visas.
dude, Ray's got it covered. He's set.
I mean, I'm worried about Cuckoo and Raven. man. Especially since they're getting, I think they're getting their Hamburg visas.
Oh, really?
I mean, maybe they got it already, but, you know.
You know who can be in America, though? It's Michael Ross and Ninja Boogie. You need a stand-in, Geek fam. You already know the venue and everything.
Don't worry, guys. I'll show you around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Cignal Ultra, this game, their draft was not good.
I just don't know what this BB offlane actually did.
I think that it was that Zephyr pick, the Phoenix. It really threw him for a loop, like you guys were talking about.
Yeah, it screwed up with the Wyvern. I mean, Wyvern I felt like was the right hero, but again, with the Viper and the Phoenix. You know, Viper having that magic resist reduction with a Veil just amplified Phoenix damage.
Do you think that Geek Fam would have banned out the Wyvern, and that's why they were like, "This is our Void answer. We got to get our Void answer right now."
Maybe there's a potential, but maybe because like Wyvern hasn't been like a hot pick, so
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
it could
it
have
could slip
gone
through.
Yeah, gone under the radar. But still good showing from Cignal Ultra. You know, I don't think there was a game that was maybe game one was pretty like in terms of drafting.
Yeah.
Let me see what game one was.
But they also did very well against Boom ID.
Yes.
So I think they're...
God, how often have we just seen those Roche fights be the things that tilt the game? It's like when and where to take those fights and decision making around it. Again, I think about like maybe if you manage to get that overgrowth onto those heroes and just finish off Roche quickly, then you're in a position where all the tier 2 towers are taken and you've got Aegis potentially going high ground.
He had buyback, so I don't see the reason why they were gonna try and help him. He was out of position.
Right.
You know, he was doing his job scouting. I think he forced the centaur to blink onto him, so that's one blink dagger cooldown that they could have abused. Maybe they could have gotten the Aegis before Treant died.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of it. And that's also going to be the end of us, I think, maybe. I'm not sure if we have to fill or not. But it's a very sad day, as we're all going to go away.
Last day.
Last day.
It's been fun.
Final thoughts. We've each got a close-up. Let's start with you, Mike. Actually, no, we won't start with you because we want you to take the time since you've got a lot to process. So, Neil, how about we start with you?
It was really fun covering Southeast Asia. I think the slot allocations were accurate. I think Southeast Asia did deserve the 3 major slots. I think that the teams that qualified were... I don't think there were any, like, flukes. I think Adroit, Fnatic, and what was the third team? TNC. Those were definitely the best 3 in the major. Geek Fam having to drop 1 game versus Cignal Ultra. Like, Cignal Ultra gave him a fight throughout every single game, aside from maybe game 1. And Cignal Ultra resoundingly beating Boom ID seems like they deserve to be in the grand finals. And then Geek Fam takes the minor slot. So I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing, and hopefully Southeast Asia can make a dent on these international tournaments, because Southeast Asia, I've covered so much Southeast Asia, and when they're in their vacuum internally, intra-regionally, they look great. And then you put them against international teams, and then it's like, what the hell is this team? How did they qualify to this event?
That's fair. I'll do the next one. We'll let Mike throw us out. You can do the outro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be great. Well, yeah. Shout outs to BTS. Shouts to production. Shouts to food people. Shout outs to you guys being awesome, and you people at home also watching. You guys are super duper cool. Shout outs to. I thought you were holding up a Monster can. Monster and Sennheiser as always.
Sure. This is filled with
And
Monster.
the EU team as well. We'll see you guys later on. Mike, last word to you, my man.
You know, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure being here. It was my first time casting in a studio. I hope I didn't do too badly.
You're awesome.
But yeah, it's been some good games. I completely agree with the assessment of Tsunami. You know, I just hope, like you said, C teams have to step up when it's in that international LAN, and hopefully they show us some good performances.
Any words on your continuing casting and or playing career? What your next steps are?
I'm gonna give it some thought. Maybe I'm gonna take a longer break, or maybe I'm gonna find a team within the next qualifiers. But you know, who knows? You know, it's been fun casting, and maybe I'll do it sometime in the future. But I'm still ready to play.
Still got that fire.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
still young.
Still young.
You
That's what I
gotta
want
do
to
the
hear.
throw now. Do the throw.
Well, we gotta give yourself some shout-outs also. Ninja Boogie,
Oh,
2
yeah.
E's.
Yeah, do follow me on Twitter and Facebook. It's at Ninja Boogie with 2 E's, and yeah, support these guys too. You know,
Oh.
they've been great. They made everything easy for me, and also the production crew and the hospitality. Nate and Paul. They've been on it. So yeah, thank you for everything.
All right, throw us out.
That was perfect.
Seamless.